Hey everybody, and welcome back to Bridge Simulator 2014. In the last episode, we got walked all over, and this time I'm putting my foot down, because I'm tired of feeling all these bike tires on my face. Hello everyone, I am Third Mario Brother, and welcome back to Pokemon Emerald. In the last episode, we explored some of the areas that we can access now that we have the HM move Waterfall and can use it outside of battle. In this episode, we're going to be tying up some loose ends because we're getting really close to the end of the game, so we want to get all the extra stuff out of the way before that. And 3 steps to the east and 2 steps north so that we can enter the Trick House once again. Yeah, I have not examined the Trick House puzzles in quite a while, as you guys might have noticed, and you guys told me that you wanted me to do all of them, so... How did you know I concealed myself in this dresser? You're sharp. It was just a guess, man. You've got to challenge my Trick House, haven't you? That's why you're here, isn't it? Yes, it is. Consider your challenge accepted. Challenge accepted. And just as before, we've got more Trick House things to do. You guys know the drill. We come in here, and there are a bunch of things for us to do. You need various HMs to get through these, and really, I've got no idea what these puzzles are, so bear with me as I figure them out. But I keep coming back to this same place. Oh god, it's hurting my brain. But, yeah, I figured that we should probably go through this because not only do I want to get all the prizes from the Trick House, not only do I want to show off all the big major side quests of the game, but I also want to get a little bit of training on our more underleveled Pokemon. As you guys can see, Ashley's only level 37. We saw a level, what was it, 45? No, 40 Golbat in the last episode, and we're not even on Victory Road yet. So, we've got quite a ways to go before we can be considered, like, normal level for this point in the game. We're really late in the game, and probably in the next episode I'm going to need to pack a little bit of power with the team, so we're going to need some higher level Pokemon, and I figured, why not do it all at the same time as the Trick House? Kill 2 stones with 1 bird, why not? I'm already having trouble, and then you have to beat me? It's not fair! Hey, I did not ask for the match. I was walking minding my own business, and you're the one who chucked your little ugly little lizard thing at me, so I cannot be blamed for what's going on right now. Either way, looks like we've got ourselves a puzzle that I have not the slightest idea how to solve. But, speaking of underleveled Pokemon, am I the only one who only trained my starter Pokemon? I don't know what's going on here. I'm starting to feel sad. Oh, man, it's just a Trick House. It's supposed to trick you. Don't feel bad. But when I was younger, can anybody relate to this? I only exclusively trained my starter Pokemon. It was the only one with any sort of power on my team. Maybe I would have, like, a level, like, 35 or 40 Swellow by the end of the game to go along with it, but generally it was just like a level 60 Swampert and nothing else, and I would just solo run the Elite Four. That's the term I'm looking for. I would just solo run the Elite Four and all the gyms and everything just with a Swampert. And mind you, this was back when I didn't know the first thing about Pokemon, so I had garbage movesets like Hyper Beam and Blizzard and, I don't know, like Hydro Pump, probably not Hydro Pump, but other stuff that didn't really make sense to have in a Swampert, and that was how I made it through the games, and that proves how easy single-player Pokemon games are. Well, they're not that easy. They're actually easier, I find, if you go with a solo run and you're just training one Pokemon all at once instead of trying to train your team evenly, because if you're training it evenly, there's no way you're gonna absolutely one-hit just everything in your path, and we have all kinds of male, man, but where the females at? Actually, I don't want any females because I don't have money to pay the fees. My jokes, they just keep getting better and better. I don't get it. What would anyone want with a house this bizarre? I don't know, man. You tell me. You're in this house. You're in this house. You can't tell me that I'm wandering around doing something completely useless with my time when you're sitting here doing the exact same thing, man. That is what we call hypocrisy, and that's what ruins America these days. I'm very upset about this. I need to have my own talk show on the live television. What am I talking about? I haven't got the slightest idea. Let's just go ahead and send out dishwater. You can mud sport all you want, Geodude. It doesn't matter to me. But, yeah, I'm really interested in, like, offbeat Pokemon run-throughs. I wanted to play through Pokemon Emerald just normally because this was the game that, like, defined my childhood with Pokemon. Well, not this game, but this generation. Pokemon Ruby was my jam when I was younger. I never actually owned Emerald until, like, well, I never actually, like, really owned Emerald. So Pokemon Ruby was all I ever played when I was younger, and that's why I wanted to run through this one normally. I'm really interested in, like, offbeat runs. Solo runs are just, like, if you really feel like getting through a game, if you just feel like sitting down and playing some Pokeball, but not actually putting any strategy into what you're doing. Nuzlocke, I've never done one, but I'm kind of interested in doing one. I wonder I don't know. I really want to try Nuzlocke is all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all. I'll leave it at that for now. I'm not going to say any more or any less on the subject. Either way, we just got rid of a nose pass. I don't get it. How did I lose? You shall not nose pass. That was barely a joke. But you know what? I'm going to count it anyway. Let's go and smack this button, read ourselves the scroll, learn ourselves the password, and now we can continue on to the very end of this trick house. Now, I'm not entirely sure how many trick houses are left in the game. How many have we even done at this point? I don't know if we've done 3 or 4. I don't know how many trick houses there are in total, or how many we're going to have to complete to finish these. Ah, you've made it to me. You're sharp. It took me all night to prepare the wall panels. You're almost my equal in greatness by 1, 2, 3, 4 places. Oh, apparently we've got 4 rewards left to go, and here we have the hard stone. I have no idea what that does. Scrub that smug smirk from your face. It's much too early to think you've won. I'll make new tricks to stump you, I will. You may mock me only when you're done. Whoa, whoa, this guy rhymed. Come back for the next inciting installment of Dragon Ball Z. That would have been moderately funny had I pronounced any of those words right, but that guy is just gonna flutter off into the universe aside Nyan Cat and unicorns pooping rainbows and all that good stuff. So let's go ahead and take on, I don't know, 1 or 2 more trick houses in this video, because we've got to get this all out of the way at some point or another. So let's first and foremost, though, check out what that hardwood does. Hardwood? Was that hardstone? Hardstone, it raises the power of rock-type moves. I figured it'd be something like that. We don't have any rock-type moves on our team, though, so that's probably not going to do very much for us, and I did not catch where that was. I know everybody's probably yelling at the screen, my god, you are blind, Third Mario brother, you are blind, open your eyes, sheeple. But, really? I didn't see it the second time either. Is he chilling in the window? He is chilling in the window! Whoa! To the window, to the wall. I'm gonna find you, and then you'll fall. Couldn't think of anything clever. Oh well. Come to challenge the trick house, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, it's the exact same thing again, except with a slightly different challenge this time. Now, I always thought when you did the trick house that you could just keep getting infinite rare candies, but alas, the challenges here are limited, so you cannot keep getting infinite rare candies, unfortunately, because grinding would be so much less a problem if that were the case either way. Oh, we don't have Heretic on us, man. We don't have Heretic on us, man. Why I gotta go get Heretic, man? What are we gonna do if we don't have strength? I gave Heretic this shaft because he's been seeing a lot of attention lately and is the highest level member of our team, but we're gonna have to go get him. So, I made the wrong move, Heretic. Please forgive me. I need you, man. Alright, and here we are back in the trick house. We've got a bunch of gigantic boulders lying around, which look like, I don't know, big cookies or something. They look like the top of an Oreo. Not quite like an Oreo, actually. Those Girl Scout cookies that are like peanut butter and chocolate is what they're reminding me of. Or perhaps, and it's quite possible, I will directly admit it, I am just hungry. Probably the case, actually. It's too much bother to think this out. I only wanted to battle. My question is, how did you move? Did you just jump over those boulders? Well, you know, I guess that kind of answers my question. She's flying through the air. I bet she did just jump over those boulders because they were in the way. And, you know, maybe she's been in here a long time or something, so long that somebody else, like, put them back in the way. But the fact that she was flying right there, I wouldn't doubt it if she jumped over those boulders either way with this disgustingly surprised-looking Metatite. And I didn't even know disgustingly surprised was a phrase that made any sense in the English language, but apparently it does. We defeated Battle Girl Korra. Because that thing fell through the floor. Even though I lost, I still like battling the bet. Yeah, okay, I got it. I can tell. Your hair flapping in the wind all the time. Your big old fist coming to punch me in the face. Yeah, I could kind of figure that out. And here we have some mech mail. Mail time, mail time, mail time. I guess while we're in the trick house, because there's nothing really, like, substantive to comment on, I guess I could... Oh, yeah, we still have strength up, even between battles. But, because there's nothing, like, super substantive to comment on, we could just have story time or something. Now, Blue's Clues! Oh, God. I used to watch that show, like, a ton when I was a kid, right? And it was great, it was fun. Kids always watch that show, and it's fantastic, right? But when I got older, when I was like 12 or 13 or stuff, I was like, I'm still into Blue's Clues because I wanted to be the odd one out and gain attention in that way. Boulders like this, I can brush aside with one finger, and I didn't say I was still into it. I guess I was probably referring to the fact that it was still charming to me as a children's television show, and so I still watched it from time to time. It was entirely a lie, though. I never watched Blue's Clues when I was 12 or 13. I thought it was super stupid. I just wanted to say to people that, you know, I was still into it so I could be the odd one out, and I recommend to anybody listening who's around that age range, or any age range in general, You can't do stuff like that, man. That ain't cool, saying that you do one thing, but you don't actually do it just to try to fit in or to try to get attention. You just gotta be yourself. You gotta go with the flow. You gotta find people who like you for who you are. Why am I spouting all of this platitudinous crap right now? Even though it's not really platitudinous, it's solid advice, though. In the past year, like, I've realized that. I've realized that I don't have to be beholden to any sort of pretentious set of ideals to have friends or to be happy. It's just like, man, do whatever you want. I love doing YouTube, and that's why I do this, and that's why I provide content for you guys, and it's amazing. We defeated Black Belt Yuji. He can push boulders, but he can't solve the puzzle. That's probably because his foot is all the way up in the sky the entire time. Well, there are worse places for a foot to be, but seriously, I used to say things in my videos that weren't, like, entirely true just so that I could, you know, blend in with the crowd that I was probably appealing to. And it was never really, really big stuff, but it was totally unnecessary regardless of whether it was really, really big stuff or not. So it was all just really dumb, and it was me just being dumb and trying to fit in. But now I'm just the wacky, dacky, stupid little, young adult child man thing that I am. And things are working out perfectly fine. And yeah, I suppose the trick house really is getting trickier. Actually, no, I haven't noticed. The puzzles seem like they haven't changed whatsoever since we got here. But you know what? You and your Breloom are about to get fried by my Ashley. You're about to feel this smoke up in here. Because I am being myself. Oh, Ashley evaded the attack. God, this Breloom must have terrible aim, because you know when a giant 800-pound turtle slogs out of the way of your attack, you must be doing something wrong. This Breloom, man, we swept the floor with this Breloom as if we had a broom. I don't know. I thought it was almost clever. Either way, Trick House isn't getting really trickier, but we were able to beat it because we were being ourselves. We weren't distracted by other things. And you know what? I may as well get off the topic. Take it to heart, kids, though. Take it too hard, and we are sharp. Took me all night to shove in those boulders. Ah, my aching back. Ah, my herniated discs. Oh, God, my knees and everything. Either way, here we have a smoke ball, which I believe allows you to run away from a battle without fail or something like that. So if you accidentally get stuck in the way of, like, I don't know, does it work against things with Arena Trap? Am I even thinking of the right thing? Yeah, sure is fleeing from wild Pokemon. So I guess if you get stuck against something with an ability that'll force you to stay in the battle, or if the other Pokemon is just really, really fast and you're about to faint from it, it's kind of useful, but otherwise, yeah, not so much. Most of the items from the Trick House are not super, super useful, so it's really, really not that imperative that you do all these, but you know, it's fun. How did you know I concealed myself in this planter? You're sharp. Sharp enough to cut the plant down. Oh, yeah, okay. Whatever. One more Trick House challenge, and let's see what this one is all about. I really don't remember that. Whoa. What is this? What is this? Seriously, though. Is this? Okay, that's... What? Clickety-clack. Mechadoll 1 am I. If you answer quizzes correctly, then you will go to Mechadoll 5. Oh god, this is going to be horrible. Then you can obtain the secret code. Mechadoll 1 quiz. One of these Pokemon does not use Leech Life. Which one is it? Okay, Dustox, Zubat, and Nincada. Zubat I know does. Nincada, I feel like he'd probably be able to learn it. Dustox doesn't have any fangs or anything, so it's going to be that one. Congratulations, correct you are. Go through, please. Alright, I'll do it just because you yelled at me for it. Are there any trainers in this one, even? Apparently not. Clickety-clack. Mechadoll 2 am I? Mechadoll 1's quiz difficulty level is set too low. Mechadoll 2 quiz. Which one of these Pokemon did Wally borrow from your father? What? How do you know this, man? That is creepy. Have you been following me around this entire time? Maybe I should stop taking trips to your basement so you give me shiny, valuable objects. This is weird. Either way, it was a Zigzagoon. I don't know, I want some more rare candies, man. I want some more candies from this old guy, so I really, really need to go into his basement again. The master's best and proudest achievement am I. Mechadoll 5 quiz. In Fortree City, how many tree houses were there? Oh, God. I'm gonna say 7? Disappointment. Error. Wah! Wah! Clickety-clack. Your next challenge we wait for. What? Wait, do I have to start all over because of that? Oh my god, we do! Is it the same questions again? You will go to Mechadoll 5, blah, 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 blah. Oh my god, it's different every single time. Azurill's a normal type, which actually kind of is surprising because it looks totally like a water type. This is ridiculous, man. All the quizzes. I didn't study for this. Oh god, I'm gonna fail the exam. I'm gonna fail. I'm gonna drop out of school. I'm gonna be a failure forever. You borrowed a Zigzagoon. You asked me the same question again. Mechadol 2. Your quality is that of number 2 because that wasn't a very hard question. Matters of money are my sole focus. Which costs more? Harbor Mails or one Burn Heal? I'm gonna say Burn Heal. Correct you are. Go through, please. Yeah, because the mail is super, super useless. Nobody wants that. Nobody cares about that, man. All right, let's go ahead and take quiz number 4. That quiz is an object of beauty. In the trainer school, how many girl students were there? An object of beauty? Oh my god, we're here in this guy's basement because we want candy from him. And he's talking about beautiful girls at the trainer school who were all like 7 years old. Oh my god, this is so creepy. Get me out of here. Ah, apparently there was only one. Or none. Or something. I don't think this game would be that sexist. More quizzes. More quizzes. Oh, so quizzical quizzes. Okay, one of these Pokemon is not found on Route 110. Which one is... What? I don't know. Oddish? What? No! Seriously? I don't know that. That wasn't that easy. Which route is 110? I don't remember, man. Oh, God. I'm so dumb. I don't know anything about Pokemon, guys. I feel so horrible right now. Well, not of the water type. That's going to be a Azurill again. Luckily, it seems like these guys only have like 3 questions programmed into them or something like that. So, we can deal with it. We can get through it. It's going to take about 500 years, but we can get through it. Which one of these Pokemon did Team Aqua use in Petalburg Forest? I want to say Poochyena. Yeah, that was the first thing we fought. That was like ages ago, though. Actually, this Let's Play went by like relatively quickly because I'm finally back. Sell 1 Great Ball and buy 1 potion. How much money remains? God, I don't know. What is this? 60. Really? Every time I've guessed, I've gotten it wrong so far. What is this? What is this, man? I'm gonna have to cut. I'm sorry, everybody. Alright, here we go with the money guy. All he's got is money on his mind. His mind on his money, his money on his mind, and Burn Heal is gonna cost more. So, can we do the quiz number 4 to obtain the secret code? Please, that would be wonderful. My quiz is an object of beauty. Were there more men or women in the seashore house? Is that on Slateport City? I don't know, man. Yes, okay, yeah, man. Yeah, man, we did it. We got the secret code memorized. However, we still have one final challenge. The final boss of Pokemon Emerald. Mechadol number 5. Master's best and proudest on Cycling Road. How many triathletes were there? Triathletes, multiples of 3. I'm going with 6. No, come on, stop telling me I'm such a disappointment, man. Alright, here we go, Mechadol number 5, this time for real. I'm looking you straight in the eyes for this one, I know it. I got it. How many Pokemon were in the fan club? 4 seems like too many. 2 seems like not enough. I feel like 2 was right, though. Let's go with 3. Yes, 3, we got it! But do we remember the code from last time? Yes, we do, okay. All you have to do is get the code once, so if you have to restart the room, you don't have to go through Mechadol number 4 again, or the money dude. Ah, you've made it to me. You're sharp. It took me all night to make Mechadols and another to think up the quiz. Alright, it's been about 5 minutes since I came back here to the trick house, so it took you 2 nights, but I've been gone for 5 minutes. Man, you really are a tricky dude, aren't you? So, he's gonna try to stump us once more in another trick house, but we got ourselves the TM12, and I actually have no idea what that is, but it seems like relatively useful. We get ourselves... Oh, that's berries. Oh, it's taunt, so... Foes can only use attack moves when you use that. It's mostly useful in competitive play when you believe that, a Pokemon is going to try to start setting up, with, like, Swords Dance or Dragon Dance or Bulk Up or something on you. Not so useful in single-player play because, Pokemon usually tend not to do that. Oh, but if you're fearing, like, I don't know, a Thunder Wave or something like that, or a Swagger, which is actually kind of prominent in the Elite Four. Not prominent, but it'll happen in the Elite Four. If you're fearing something like that, then there might be a slight problem. Either way, are you in the other window this time? Are you in the cabinet? Where are you, man? There's only so many places the guy can be. Oh, he's in the right side of the cabinet, and this thing looks like a really dumb face with super wide eyes. Huh? You know I concealed myself in this cupboard. You're sharp. Sharp as the silverware that I keep in it. Oh my god. Either way, this guy's gonna be waiting in the back for us. I feel like the first letter or whatever it's called on that scroll is a ka. Maybe it actually says something. Maybe it's just gibberish. Maybe it's El is real sort of garbage. But we're gonna go ahead and push these this way because yeah, I opened up a new path. I did it, everybody. I made a little bit of progress. Are you proud of me, or are you proud of me? So where are we going? Where are we going? I have no idea where we're going. Where is the... Okay, this guy right here, this picnicker, this camper is camping out in here. When I heard there was a strange house, I had to check it out. And I'm lost in it forever. I guess at least you can set up camp. Oh, you're not a camper. You're a ranger. Ranger Sophia. And I suppose that would have been a picnicker anyway because it was the female sprite. Either way, Ashley's still out front. She's about to turn level 39. After this, I believe I'm going to use one of my 3 rare candies to level her up to level 40 so that we can have almost an entire team at level 40. Ashley was like getting the shaft for such a long time, though. I should have gotten her earlier. I really should have gotten her as earlier as we possibly could. Oh, boy. Gonna use Mirror Move on us. Probably not gonna do very much because we are not only a reasonably high level. Actually, the Swablu is the same level as us. Wow. That shows you how underleveled we are. We're at the Trick House, and I know this is like the 6th or 7th one, so we're almost at the end of them. But, we are not higher level than the Pokemon that are here, and these things aren't supposed to be super challenging if I'm remembering correctly, so I don't know. Either way, let's just go ahead and use Flamethrower, and oh yay, it's gonna miss with Grass Whistle, which I'm sure wouldn't have done too much anyway, but burn the Roselia. Burn it, it's super effective, and there we go. That thing is absolutely gone. Speaking of burning, I think I'm gonna have, well, discovered a tough trainer. But, you know what I really enjoyed? I know it's random, but we're stuck in the Trick House. There isn't anything else to talk about, man. But I've always enjoyed not only camping, and I guess because I mistook that person for a camper, this is sort of pertinent as well. But I've always enjoyed not only camping, which I've only been able to do a couple of times because my family has never had the resources to, like, be able to go out camping together. I've really only just done it with friends most of the time. But, I've always enjoyed just sitting around the fire, maybe roasting marshmallows or weenies or something, or maybe not, but just sitting there and talking. I remember a summer or 2 ago, my friends and I would do that, like, every single weekend, or, like, twice a week or something like that, because why not? And, we would just sit there and chill and talk, and pretty soon we started at like 9 or 10 or something like that, because it's a really cool effect having the fire flicker on everybody's face. We would just sit there and talk for like 2 or 3 or 4 hours, and it was super awesome, super fun bonding time, and it was just like, wow, the hours kind of flew by when we were sitting there talking about nothing in particular. But, yeah, I don't know. I always really enjoyed that. I always really enjoyed the whole camping scene and the whole just chilling and being able to bond there with friends and stuff like that. But also, speaking of fires, I've got a little bit of a weird relationship with fire because when I was younger, I used to always like to play with fire. Bad idea, I don't know. It was kind of fun. In general, probably not a very healthy thing to do, but okay, how are we gonna, oh, we can go around. All right, I gotcha. We're probably, yeah, we're probably going to have to do this. Okay. But, speaking of a couple of years ago, and speaking of burning and all that kind of stuff, in my town, there were really bad fires nearby. Okay, wait. What is even going on here? Okay, we can turn that. We can turn this. Now we can move on. Okay, that wasn't so complicated. I don't know why I felt like I had to go across the entire room for that. But there were really bad fires really close to my town a couple years ago, and there was, like, thick, like, fog of smoke everywhere. You couldn't see, like, 20 feet in front of you, and it was like that for, like, 2.5 months straight. The whole town smelled like burning fire all that time, and it was just awful. Oh, my God, I hated it so much. Everybody else hated it so much. You couldn't breathe. You couldn't see. You would cough all the time. You always had, like, sore eyes and a sore throat and all that kind of stuff, but it was awful and lasted so terribly long. Because there were fires burning that we couldn't afford to put out. There wasn't enough, like, manpower or whatever. I guess we'll just use Body Slam and hope this guy... Oh, Wing Attack, that's gonna hurt. Ashley, yes! Ashley, the physical tank, lives it once again. Yeah. But, yeah, it was, I don't know, it was just such a terrible experience. So, I love the fires that you could just talk around and chill around with your friends, but not so much the ones that threaten to destroy your lungs for 2 months of thick smoke. But either way, that story aside, let's go ahead and take out this Pelipper, the crazy Crimson Chin himself, aerial ace him straight in the face, slash him with the slash him right in the eye. And man, I was used to taking out all the Pokemon in these trick houses in one hit, but unfortunately, that doesn't look like it's happening anymore. Man, God, I'm glad I decided to do all this training. I'm glad we decided to do all these trick houses and stuff, because otherwise we would have a little bit of a problem, because I really don't have anywhere to go for experience at this point, and I don't feel like grinding on wild Pokemon or old trainers for a bunch of battles, so we've at least got these. And what does Amnesia do again? It's a stat buffing move, I know that much. Oh, it raises your special defense. I'll keep Iron Defense because we're primarily a physical wall, so we're not going to have to worry too much about Amnesia. I know that would cover a little bit of a hole in ourselves, but I would rather just stick with what's familiar to us. So, I don't know, let's go out to Dishwater or something to take care of this Xatu, hit it up with a Blizzard or something like that. Hopefully it doesn't miss. I always felt like Blizzard never missed when I was younger. I know it's totally just up to chance, and I've probably already said this before. It's totally up to chance that, a move might seem like it's more accurate than the game says, because the game would not lie to you in that regard. But maybe that was just my perception of things, and perception can be quite deceiving, as we all know. Xatu, go ahead and fall through the floor. You don't know anything. You look all wise, staring off into the distance, but that is just getting to your big green round ball of a head. Get out of here, man. We're gonna defeat Birdkeeper Benny. Wah, I blew it. I get it. Blew it, because, like, air, you blew, you flying type. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. You guys deserve better than that. Did I already get the scroll? Yes, I did. There we go. Trickmaster is my life. Okay, this guy's getting creepier and creepier. I don't know if I can stand this guy for too much longer. Trickmaster is my life. After you called all those girls at the trainer school super beautiful, after you've invited me into your basement for candy like 10 different times now, it's getting weird. Took me all night to install the doors. You're almost my equal in greatness. Well, we've got one single more trick house to go, and then we finally defeated the entire thing. This is probably going to be the most difficult one. It's probably actually going to be fairly taxing on our Pokemon, so we've got just a little bit to go before we've completed this long and grueling side quest. And I know a lot of people don't show these in their Pokemon Emerald Let's Plays, or they speed through them or something like that, but I thought that it was a good way to, you know, like, sit down and just talk to you guys and chill for a little while. So, while I'm sitting here and handing out rare candies to my Pokemon as if they were candy, which I guess they kind of are candy. But while I'm doing that, do you guys sort of enjoy the style of commentary where I talk about things more, talk about life, and instead of just the game? I know everybody likes a little bit of variety in their commentary, but I just want to know what you guys think of that style of commentary. Let's go ahead and give one to Ashley, because I believe she's quite away from a level as well. How's the Baconator looking? We might save this one rare candy for a little bit later, because, yeah, we're pretty close to a level, so may as well just continue on with this trick house. But yeah, do you like the whole personalized feeling when we're doing stuff like this, kind of grindy, tedious stuff? Do you like the whole storytelling aspect, or should I just shut my yap and talk more about the game? I don't know, I feel like I can connect with you guys. How do you know I concealed myself behind this window? You're sharp. You are just losing your touch, buddy. You've already hidden yourself behind a window. You either need to buy some more, furniture for your boring little house that will get a terrible evaluation in Animal Crossing, or you need to get a little bit more creative. And whoa, this looks really weird, and it looks like we're gonna have to have a bunch of double battles, so I guess we'll throw Dishwater out front with the Baconator, because I want to train these guys up. But yeah, I feel like the Trickmaster always vanishes like smoke. How does he do it? Going around the same spot, it begets ill fortune. You could just step off of the conveyor belt, but I suppose psychics are not allowed to do that kind of thing. You know, that requires common sense instead of psychicism and mysticism, and psychicism probably isn't even a word, but I'm getting very heated over this one. I probably shouldn't. Does Banette levitate? I really don't know. I'm not going to use another, I should get... God, I can't do anything with the Baconator. The one time that I wanted to use the Baconator. Well, guess Ashley's coming back out. But, oh, what was I talking about? Oh, yeah, that style of commentary where I tell stories and stuff when it's not in super fast-paced games like Sonic Generations, where everything lasts like 2 minutes, so I wouldn't even be able to finish my sentence or finish my story before the end of a level, for example. I don't know, I like to personalize it a little bit. I like to talk to you guys. I like to feel like we're friends, because really we are friends. And honestly, I know it's a bit of a random place to do it, but thank you guys so much for always being there to support me. Thanks for all the positive feedback. Thanks for all, I don't know, just everything you guys in general. It's super, you guys do in general. It's super awesome having you guys there for me all the time. All the support on every single video. Oh my god, it's great. This is a little bit of a random thing. Probably belongs in an update video or something like that. But really, I would just like to thank you guys all for being there. I would just like to thank you for the constant support, because really, it has helped me so much as a person, especially in recent months and in the past year and stuff like that. And you guys are awesome. Come on, let's have a hug. Really, you guys are all 20,000 or so of you, all are some of my good friends at this point. I would say it, I would consider you guys friends. So let's all have a big group hug. We can get a picture together. Maybe we can go out for dinner sometime. You're paying though. I don't have money for that crap. Unless we go to McDonald's, I might be able to afford myself a McChicken or something like that. I don't know what I'm talking about at the moment. We're gonna go ahead and try to take out this Soul Rock. Is this guy going to have a Lunatone? Or this girl, or whoever's sending it out? Hex Maniac Patricia, so I guess it's probably a girl. Yeah, we're going to hit these guys with a Surf, a super effective Surf, and take them out. And I got a little bit cocky with Ashley earlier. I figured that she would be able to take an attack, but I forgot that all the Pokemon we're facing are actually really, really close to our level right now. We're going to take a lot of damage from this. Ah, Swellowship lives it, though. That is awesome. Dishwater avoids it. That's even more awesome, but she doesn't avoid the Future Sight attack, unfortunately. But yeah, man, I gotta keep an eye on our health and stuff now here in the Trick House. That's the most ridiculous thing ever. Let's just go ahead and Aerial Ace the Lunatone. I probably should have done it to the Soul Rock just to ensure that we would take that thing out and possibly reduce the chance of getting hit by a move. But fortunately enough, we got the critical hit. Swellowship coming in clutch, as always, taking that thing out and not allowing it to do a bit of damage toward us. Yeah, there we go, getting the experience, defeating the Hex Maniacs and the Psychics. Aye, you're much too strong. How do you do it? Well, I don't waste my breath screaming in everybody's ears, man. Defeated. It's a bad sign. Oh god, she looks terrifying. She looks terrifying. The way she's dressed and the way she's staring at that crystal ball. It is unnerving me just looking at her. How the hell does any of this work? This actually looks legitimately tricky, legitimately challenging. So, I don't know what's going on. Okay, so this is going to move this. We're going to want that statue there unless there's another blue slidey thing somewhere else in the universe. Now, where can we go? Is there a teleporter pad or something along those lines anywhere around here? Doesn't look like it. So I guess we're just going to have to start hitting buttons and see what happens, I guess. So, alright. We're going to want you right there, it looks like, and we can move you out of the way. But now we have teleporters to deal with, along with the turning puzzle. Whoa, we guessed the correct one on the first try, though. Man, that is crazy. Now, I feel like that item sitting up there in that little box in the middle of the room is probably just another mail, but I don't want to skip it just in case it's not. I mean, this is the last Trick House after all, so I don't know if I want it or not. May as well go back for it because, well, we put the girl in the wrong spot anyway, so we can't even continue onward. So we may as well just go grab the mail, grab the last item. The video is running fairly long anyway, so what's another few seconds for the Tropic Mail? I would show off what all these mail look like, but they are completely useless. Man, I shouldn't have done this one. No, we have a double battle. Here at last, let's get right with it. What is a new foo-foo-foo? That's the weirdest laugh ever. It's awfully cramped in here. He raises his eyebrows slowly because he is standing next to a pretty lady by the name of Mariella. That is a really cool name. Sounds like it's, I don't know, like Latin or Latino or Hispanic or something in origin, but I really like it, and that's the point of it. And apparently Psychic-type Pokemon is the, oh, that Wobbuffet's gonna have Shadow Tag, isn't it? Oh, we don't even have anything good to switch into. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and throw up the Toxic on this Wobbuffet, even though it's probably going to bite me in the butt later on, because this thing probably has Destiny Bond and is going to take out both my Dishwater and Baconator at the same time. But you know what? I don't have a problem with it at this point, because we can just go and heal, and I can solve the puzzle again, and we can come back later. I just want a little bit of experience at the very moment. Man, Wobbuffet with the defense and with the HP and all that. Oh. And Chimecho has Psywave, which does a little bit of damage to you that is predetermined. It doesn't depend on your attack, it doesn't depend on your special attack or anything like that. It's just a random amount of damage between two numbers that I don't remember at the moment. So, let's just go ahead and Psychic, I guess. And, Surf. Because why not? Because why not? I want to get this Wobbuffet out, but I don't want to do it. Oh my god, I made a bad decision. If the poison takes it out on this turn, both of these Pokemon are going to die, and I'm not going to get any experience for this, especially because Ashley, the one with the experience share, is also dead, so nothing is going to happen. Whoa, with the Miracle, no! Oh my god, that was terrifying. That did way too much, but it gives us a chance to take out the Wobbuffet before it can use Destiny Bond again. So, there you go, Wobbuffet. You are off the field. You are done, son. Taking the Psychic. You can salute me straight into your grave. Wobbuffet was like, I don't know. I always preferred Meowth on Team Rocket over Wobbuffet, and I'm sure that's not at all the unique or the bohemian opinion or anything, but man, I am a lover of Meowth. I love the Pokemon anime. I watched the Diglett episode the other day, actually. It was great. You're so casual about winning. Well, when you do it so much, it just becomes normal to you. Oh, yes, strong you are. And he's tipping his hat because he is still in close quarters with this young lady right here. Man, that is a sugar daddy if I have ever seen one. So, where are we going again? Is this the place that we want to go? I believe it is. But we're gonna have to turn the girl out of the way. But yeah, I watched that Diglett episode of the anime the other day. It was hilarious. I loved it. Diglett dig, Diglett dig, trio, 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 as a wise man once said. I've got no idea what I'm going on about. Let's just go ahead and heal up our Pokemon real quick. We've got plenty of Hyper Potions, man. I'm not even worried about it. Dishwater can drink one of those down, eating it up because it is super delicious. Actually, not eating it. I think potions you actually, like, spray on your Pokemon. I don't know. It always makes a little spray sound effect. Never really made all that much sense to me, but I'm not going to question it too much because, you know, it's just Pokemon, man. It ain't that big of a deal. I ever so closely watched you coming through these walls. How did I do it? I have no idea. This is probably a Psychic, isn't it? Yep, and now I look like a complete idiot. Kind of weird how Psychic type is the last, like, theme type of the gym, even though we have a Banette here, which probably shouldn't be that much of a problem for us. I would go for Earthquake because of the stab and because of the extra power and stuff, although, you know, it's not that big of a deal because Dishwater with the power, not quite able to take it out. Man, I wish we could go for Earthquake, but I'm not sure if Banette gets Levitate or not. It seems like it does, so I'm just not going to worry about it at the moment. We'll go for another Surf. We'll take this guy out, and we will be done with this battle. Wait, was that the last Pokemon this guy has? Was it the only Pokemon this guy has? Nope, he has got himself a Kadabra. Another Glass Cannon, man. Balance out your teams. Banette, super, super strong offensively. However, really, really frail defensively. So, it's a bit of a mixed bag. By a mixed bag, I mean it's a really specialized Pokemon, specialized only to deal ridiculous amounts of damage. And that's it. And that's kind of how Alakazam and the whole Abra family is as well. This outcome I didn't see coming. Oh, because there wasn't a wall between us. Perhaps that's the trigger for his power. He has to have a wall between us to be able to predict what's coming. Trickmaster is huggable. Oh my god, he's getting creepier and creepier. I didn't even know that was possible. This guy, man, was he written specifically to be creepy? Oh my god, you are disgusting. You're making me go ack. You made it to me? You're sharp. It took me all night setting up arrows. You're my equal in greatness. Fine, you have earned this reward. And he gives us a PP Max, a relatively useful item. Scrub that smug smirk from your face. It's much too early to think you've won. I'll make new tricks to stump you, I will. You may mock me only when you're done. Come back for the next exciting installment of Dragon Ball Z. I already made the joke, so it's not even funny. Wait, next exciting installment? I thought this was the last Trick House, man. Is this guy done? Is he not done yet? Is he still going? Is he that obdurate in his adventures, in his quests? Is he still devising tricks for us? Or is he... I think he's done. Is he done? The next time I'll use this trick and that scheme and those ruses. If I may say so, it's brilliantly difficult even for me. What? Oh, it's you! I'm in the midst of devising new Twitter challenges. It's not too much to ask for a bit more time for me to think, is it now? You wouldn't begrudge me that? Come back in a little while, and this guy is in fact done with his tricks. He's gonna sit here thinking forever because he knows that with the smarts that we done got, he ain't ever gonna trick us. Yo, diggity frizzity friggity hig hog. What do any of those words even mean? Oh my god, I am the lamest human being on the face of the planet. But anyway, that does it for this episode of Pokemon Emerald. We took on every single one of the remaining Trick House challenges. God, this episode is going to be so stupidly long, but I hope you enjoyed it anyway. And if you stuck around this long, man, thank you. I really appreciate it. You know what? Give me a hug. Give me a hug. There we go. There we go. There we go. You are awesome, viewer. You're beautiful. And man, you are oh. Is that a new clone you got on? Or perfume if you're a lady? I don't know. I can't see you right now, so even though I'm sure you're looking great today, I'm sorry if I offended you and designated the wrong gender, but man, what am I going on about? Thank you all very much for watching. If you watched this far, you're awesome, and I will see you guys next time on Pokemon Emerald, where we do some more main game stuff and go after a certain someone who's sitting in this certain area right here. Anyway, thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you guys then.